jumping right into it. It's your boy Carlo. So today I'm gonna be talking about April 2019, the stocks that I'm really going to be watching and hopefully jumping in and investing in. So starting at number one is Boeing. So today, definitely Boeing is in its consolidation mode. All the news about the 737 Max crashing, the one in Ethiopia, and all the FAA regulations of it grounding have definitely made a big impact on Boeing, as you can see right here, the gap down. So basically what Boeing is, it's the world's largest leading aerospace company and largest manufacturer of jet and airline and military aircrafts. Their four parts of revenue is commercial airplanes, Boeing Defense, Space and Security, and Boeing Capital Corporations, which is more so their financial sales and delivery of their commercial airplanes and military aircrafts, as well as satellites. So Boeing is categorized as a large cap aerospace and defense company. So it is the number one company in the United States. And its revenues are comprised of 52% airplanes, 25% defense, space, and security, 20% global securities, and 2% Boeing Corporation. The main reason why I'm looking at Boeing is because of all the news that has happened. And basically, a lot of the people that I know who do work for Boeing, I'm always asking them questions about where's the company headed, what's going on. And a lot of people that I know that work for Boeing is that with the news that has came out that with the malfunction of the airplanes and the technology and the programming of it, basically the company doesn't know yet exactly what is going on. So my outlook for Boeing in the short term, it's going to look very attractive around 350. Or is it around 350? And right here at 330 to 320. So those are the main areas that I'm really looking to get into, but I'm waiting for it to hit the 360 and hopefully it'll bounce lower to around 350. Definitely going to go get in at 350, then hedge in even lower if it bounces at 330. So right now, rejection, almost bounced off at the 200 EMA. But in the short term, I feel that it's going to continue to drop lower. The grounding of all the 737 MAX airplanes, the what was it? It was a $5 billion contract that they had with Indonesian airplane for 737 Max. They canceled it, and I feel it's definitely having a ripple effect within the airline industry. So with all that uncertainty, I'm waiting for the 350, 330 to jump in at. My outlook for the midterm, it's almost time to go to work. Short term, waiting for that, for still the continuation of the downtrend. Midterm, intermediate to long term, I still feel I'm bullish, but definitely something that I will be looking at. The next one, right at number two, guys, is, let me just add that. Wait, hold on. Dang, I don't know how to type. Here we go. Boom. Brookfield Asset Management Group. So Brookfield Asset Management Group it basically specializes in early stage acquisition of distressed investments in properties, power infrastructure, and manages offices properties, residential communities, hydropowered facilities, and it invests in U.S. and foreign securities uh, overseas, such as New Zealand, Australia, Uruguay, Canada, Brazil. Its main outlook driver is buying out Oaktree. So basically, Oaktree is a finance company. When the acquisition of Oaktree Company gives Brookfield Brookfield as a company a bigger platform for them to finance other acquisitions in different areas to focus on private equity, real estate, infrastructure, power, and invest in debt. Boom, 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 boom. But the main thing why I'm want to invest in Brookfield is my side hustle. I work at one of their facilities, and one of the facilities that I work at is a robotics, automation, and logistics. So they bought out this company, and once they brought in new management, I've seen that a lot of changes with staffing. Basically, they trim the fat. What I mean by trimming the fat is any extra expenditures that they don't need to do, whether cutting hours with employees that don't really need to be there, mechanics, security, management. A lot of trimming of the fat has been going on, and I feel that Brookfield as a management group is very, very efficient in the way that they run their businesses. So, specifically at one of the facilities that I work at, which they own, has been doing very, very well. So, basically, as I was saying, Brookfield definitely has a wide array of different securities and properties that they own. So, if you just look at Brookfield right over here, bam, look at that. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that, baby. Come on. Why wouldn't you want to invest in this company? So I'm really waiting for a pullback, probably at 43 to 40. Let's check it out. The dividend yield, not too shabby, but overall, when I look at companies to invest in, I always look at the management group and their overall perspectives. Since I do have insights into the management group, this is just based on my own personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to give investment advice. This is just me based on my own personal opinion and the network and the people that I know. So right over here, another couple tickers to look at. So right here, Brookfield Property Real Estate Investment Trust. Say that 5 times. Real Estate Investment Trust. Okay, back to it. All right. So another one to look into. Oh, dang, I really got to go to work. Let's wrap this up real quick. Check into this one. Looking for a pullback. Probably around 19, a little bit above 19. And BIP. So it's infrastructure, highways, and rail tracks. So basically, one of the facilities that I was telling you about, the robotics, automation, and logistics, part of it is kind of similar with the logistics part of it, but just looking at the overall. So waiting probably a bounce at around 40. And the dividend yield is basically 5%. Definitely a great company to look into. Do your own due diligence, do your research. Just some tips that I'm personally looking at specific price points. the research that I've done, I'm excited for a pullback to get into these companies. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Do your own due diligence, do your research. So these are a couple stocks that I'm looking to get into. Hit that subscribe button down below. Sorry, gotta go to work, baby. Let's get this money. Yee! See you next time. Peace.